let Miss Lily have her run for the day. Oh my goodness. She loves to run. So they had their evening run. And so now I'm headed to get parking for the evening. And it's been beautiful out here. I'm in Vermont now. I made it to Vermont. Very, very pretty out here as well. Yeah, 52 degrees out there at the moment, so it's going to get chilly tonight. But we will be comfy cozy in here without a problem. Mercy. So I should be in Maine tomorrow sometime. That'll be interesting. And today I stopped and I got something that I shouldn't have eaten. And man, I paid the price. I tell you, Stuart DeStoma was not happy. Was not happy. I was having cramps and gas in the system, which was really painful, and cramping, and Stuart's going, this needs to come out of there right now. So yeah, so I'm driving going driving. Finally found a place just to pull over by the side and change my bag out. Oh my goodness, I know never to have that again. Now, up here in Vermont, on a nicer subject, I'm seeing a lot more walls and Kamala signs out, which is nice to see. So yeah, happy to see that. Again, I don't believe the polls that are out there. I know David Pakman is freaking out with the polls and stuff, but I just don't, not for one iota of a second do I think they're valid. So if you have early voting, I hope you've gone to vote. Like I said, I went the very first day. I was there within a half an hour of opening to vote, and mine was already the 41st vote. The machine says how many have been in there, put in already. And when I put mine in, it was the 41st one being counted. Now they had two machines, so I would say there's probably was about 80 votes within the first half hour. Yeah. And I would say most of the people there were Harris voters. Although I did see definitely a Trumpite there. No mistaking that guy. But yeah. anyway, today was, was a nice drive. Outside of the ostomy, eating the wrong thing and then just really having a painful time for a little while. But that's over now. So, sometimes you have something and all of a sudden you find out, oh, yeah, no. Like one thing I had that I found out you do not have with an ostomy was this thing called Funyuns. They're like an onion thing. That smell just comes right through the bag. Onion, you don't, yeah, onions, yeah, no. Heavy garlic and onions. Yeah, not good to have. Now, most people out there aren't going to smell it, but you're going to smell it. It's really, you're having that heavy onion smell and garlic smell and stuff. It's like, oh. But you're very aware of it. Nobody else is aware of it, but you are for sure. And you're feeling like the whole world can smell this, But it's not fun. I mean, so I really pretty much try to watch what I'm eating. Anything that's got a strong smell to it, I don't eat. Now, some people have problems with eggs. I don't have problems with eggs. But cabbage, yeah, causes a lot of gas in the system and things. So, yeah, that's kind of, I've noticed that when I have like an egg roll or something and it's got cabbage in it, it kind of will bother me a little bit. So, I mean, you just find out what you can eat and what you can't eat. Things kind of change with this, But, yeah, today, though, it was not good. It was painful. I was feeling quite ill. So, tasted great going down, but the ramifications of it were not good. So, never again. Oh, mercy. Try to stop a little earlier. I don't like to get to a place, try to find a place when it's pitch black. Last night I got there, it was really dark out, and trying to find, because there were like 3 parking lots right next to each other, and you're trying to figure out which one is the one that you can be in. I picked the right one because I wasn't bothered at all last night, but yeah. But like I said, I'm finding that just using this app where you find parking and it'll tell you where you can park. Mainly what I found now, the ones that I've been at, one was a Walmart, one was a Home Depot, park and ride was one, another one was by a gas station.
Continue on to Maple Street.
So they, they'll give you, it'll be on the app and it'll give you
In
directions.
2.5 miles, turn left onto Depot Road.
It'll give you directions how to get there and everything. And you're fine as long as you're not out there setting up camping or something like that, or so hopefully people use it responsibly.
About 2.5 miles, turn left onto Nutting Road.
Okay. But I have to say, this area up here, New York and Vermont and everything is very, very pretty out here. The only thing I wouldn't like is a lot of snow. Okay, I like to see it. I just don't like to really live in it. So, but I have to say, I was worried that I was going to get here too late for the fall leaves, but as you could see by the drives, I'm out here at a really good time. I'm seeing all the fall leaves. They're starting to leave the trees now, we're beginning to get that. So we'll see. I'm not staying up here very long, so I should be fine going back. I think it's more difficult when people are staying at the state parks, etc., looking for actual camping areas. I know a lot of people that are doing the car thing are always looking for the state parks or BLM land and stuff, which makes it more difficult. But I've found it quite easy. Quite easy. Like I said, I'm doing the driving most of the day. Maybe on the way back I'll do a little more stopping along the way and things. Maybe looking at a few more things along the way, maybe. We'll see. But since I'm not looking for a real regular camping spot, it's been really quite simple. Now, a lot of the towns I went through and all the way up here in New York and Vermont, I've seen a lot of really, really old abandoned houses. So I'm just wondering how old, when these areas were actually settled.
Half a mile, turn left onto Nutting Road.
But yeah, that's been interesting. It's been interesting. I should get here in just about the right amount of time this time. The sun is really starting to set now. I don't have too far to go before I reach the parking thing, so I should be fine.
Turn left onto Nutting Road.
I should be fine.
The next stop sign, take a slight left turn. The stop sign, take a slight left turn onto State Route 103.
Okay.
1.2 miles, keep right.
The only thing that I haven't liked on my ride up here is I have a tendency to drive a little
1 mile, keep right.
Drive a little slower than the speed limit, and so I get people tailgating, and that just thing I hate worse than anything is somebody right on your bumper. You can just feel them back there seething, you know. Even when you're going the speed limit, they want to speed, they want to, so that's the only thing that I don't like when I'm on the road. Looking forward to say go right. Hope so.
In 7.5 miles, turn right onto State Route 103A.
Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing Maine, some of Maine. Maybe on the way back I might hit Salem. Maybe I'll go to Salem and check it out. That would be interesting. So I might, when I leave Maine, I might set my course for Salem and then back towards New Mexico. So far, I've been keeping track of how much gas. It's been about $200 worth of gas. I think. Or was it 160 something at last? Anyway, it'll be around 200, 220, something like that, to go from New Mexico up to Maine, and keeping your engine running all night with your climate control. So you can't beat that. You can't beat that. And since they changed that component, everything's been great. That town hall that Trump had. Oh, who wants to answer questions? Who wants to listen to questions? Well, that's what they come there for. So this idiot's playing what? Ave Maria and in YMCA, and you're going, nothing goes together. And then his idiotic, what he calls dancing is, that's it. It's like, what the heck is that? Does he think that's sexy? Does he think he's really dancing or something? It's as bad as this, you know. Oh my Lord. So weird. He's getting worse and worse and worse. And then when he was talking about tariffs and the guy's trying to explain it, well, you don't know anything. And the guy's been talking about it for years. The guy knows. The guy totally knows. And Trump tells him he doesn't know anything, you know. Trump is such an idiot. But if you disagree with him and the experts disagree, even, you know, like the generals, I know more than the generals. I know more than the lawyers. I know more than any of them. Yeah. Idiot. But that standing up there and then playing Ave Maria and YMCA and again, nothing goes together. Going, what the, you know, and then leaving all his people stranded that went to that rally. Now, that's not the first time. They've done it before as well. I remember one other rally, the same thing. They bust them in and then didn't bust them back. Just horrid. So if they can't even plan a rally and get people to and from there, how are they going to run a government? They can't even do a rally. They can't even get people bussed in and bussed out. Yet they know how to run the government. Idiots. So bad. Because I've got to, I want to get to my parking place before it gets dark. So we'll see you online.